is a little sand island. Just come here for a swim. It's a bit windy today, but I couldn't resist coming here for a swim. This is the island we anchored off. There's calmer waters. Mal and Les, here's your little island we've claimed for you. To make a flag, put it up there. It's a bit small. I don't know if you can grow vegetables on here. And I don't think you're going to be able to share the island with anybody. But you have a beautiful view and catch your own fish. And there's coconuts over there that you can live on. Right, let's go and swim. So it's been a long time since we've had this spinnaker up, old Bluey. In fact, we haven't had it up in the Solomons since we've been here, so a very long time. We're heading from Santa Isabel across to the west, and we've got some stable winds, so finally we can put it up. It's actually beautiful.
So this configuration here, just went to Bunnings before we left Australia and got some PVC pipe, used the heat gun and molded it, and so we turn the asymmetrical spinnaker into a genoa if we need to, or we can fly it right out yonder over there. I just let out this line, which is the tack line here, and we just let it out from the helm, and it'll let this fly way out.
Ishmael,
yeah, and then
Philemon, who's bringing over the barrel of fuel.
This is how we get fuel in the Solomons.
Yeah. Here's another load of timber leaving the Solomons, all hardwoods, and unfortunately it's not done sustainably, which is very sad. And ships like this go in and out all the time, taking all the beautiful wood from these islands. A lot of them don't even replant, and it's caused enormous erosion on a lot of the islands and the harbours to be really muddy and dirty. bread on the boat, and the only flour we can get is one kind, all-purpose flour, nothing else here. And this is only, maybe I've had it for a week, and this is what we have to deal with. Little worms and lots of weevils. When I first had it, I used to get quite horrified. Now we just chuck them out and drown them. This is an interesting fruit that we get off a tree out in the garden in Papatura. They look a bit like, I mean, they do go orange, so they look a bit like an orange or a mandarin with rough skin. Inside they look pretty much like an orange or a mandarin. They smell like an orange, but the taste is that of a lemon. If anybody knows what this fruit is called, I'd be really interested. Right, so I'm just going to make some mung bean sprouts. Taken 1/4 cup of the mung bean seeds, put them into a jar with some filtered water. This jar's got a little gauze top so that air can get in but flies can't. And I'll leave this to soak in here for anything from 6 hours to overnight. The longer they soak, the quicker they will sprout. So we'll come back once they have been soaking for a while, and then we'll go through the next stage. They've been in here about 8 hours, so I'm going to chuck this water out and give them a rinse. Then leave them upside down to drain. And for the next 2 days I will rinse them 3 times a day and just put them back to drain like that. So here are my sprouts after just over 24 hours after I drained them. They are edible now. You can see the little tails growing, but I will probably leave them until this evening, another 5 or 6 hours. Then pop them in the fridge and eat them with salads. You can put them into stews, whatever you're cooking. They're beautiful on top of avo on toast, even scrambled egg. In your area, if it's not humid and warm enough, it might take 2 days to get to the stage. And they're good to go.
This is me smiling and this is me not smiling. Can you tell? See, smiling, not smiling.
This is still a novelty for us, but most of you in the world have been wearing these things for, I don't know, 2.5 years. But we only have worn ours, what, a handful of times, because we stay away from town mostly.
These are handmade by slave children here in the Solomon Islands.
I'm a slave child now.
Yeah.
And we're off to the market in Munda. Over there. here at the Arnavins, and we've come to burn our rubbish and pick up some rubbish. There's our yacht, have a little swim. And right where we've come to burn the rubbish, we see a croc has come up this morning. Although we've stamped all over, it's pretty hard to see now. But there you can see footprint and his tail mark.
There's his hind leg and his foreleg, his tail through here.
And he's gone up there into the mangrove on the other side. This is the plant that Solomon Islanders are using to treat themselves for COVID, commonly known as sea cabbage, but it's got various different names. It's grown all over the world, along shorelines mostly, and it has a funny little flower, kind of a half flower you can see there, and little white berries, which I'll try and find. So you can take the leaves and crush them up and make a tea out of them and drink that 3 times a day, or you can take the green stem and get the pith in on the inside, put it into a muslin cloth and drain it, squeeze it into a spoon and take a spoonful 3 times a day. And they're having great success with it. All the islands are using it. Very interesting plant. Here it is growing just along the beach. Flowers, the berries, the stem, the leaves can all be used, and it's got all sorts of cures from coughs, pneumonia, heartburn, indigestion, stomach issues, stings, bites, and now COVID.
Yeah.
Chew on one of the leaves, that's supposed to be really good for indigestion.
Yeah.
It tastes horrible.
Yeah. Very nice. Nice in a salad.
Really?
Beautiful.
You're fibbing. Not good. Yeah, I read that it doesn't taste so good.
No.
But if it fixes you for things, then it's worth it. Alright, this is Lionel from the Arnavins, and this is a green turtle nest. And the babies are ready to hatch, you think? Have you already had a look there or not yet, Lionel?
I already looked.
You already looked and they're ready? Okay. Quite a steep bank for these little things to get down. Oh, poor little things. Let's see how they cope with that. Oh, there they are. Hello, little babies. Come on. Come to life. How many are in this nest?
This is unobserved nest, so
Unobserved, okay.
we didn't
We
count.
don't know. We're starting to get energetic now. Are they just going to get to the edge and fall off?
Yeah.
Oh, poor things. You're going the wrong way, guys. Don't climb up the hill. That's it. Come on. You guys are going the wrong way. They're coming out now. Quite a few in there, because normally the green turtle doesn't lay as many, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, there they go. come careering off that ledge, taking their leap of faith. There they go, into the sea.
Caught a mackerel and I clubbed him on the head with my rubber mallet. As soon as I pulled him up, he went feisty on me, and besides getting another hook in my leg, I moved out the way and the hook went into the tender. So it's back to surgery on our tender
Show me
again.
where it went in, where it's still sitting in, actually.
So I've got to pull this out now. So there it is.
Another patch job.